you, this stuff might actually be half decent. She's running better. We're not blowing moisture out of the bloody manifold there like it was. Definitely running better. It was missing before. Certainly a lot better. Might get us through seeding yet. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, here we go again. Whoa. Backwards. Here we go again. Anyway, we'll put a few of these in the apron there. Hopefully enough to do the wheat. And yeah. Bit of guano and it'll blend with the other fert and some of the Pete's product. Hopefully it'll be nice. Alright, time for calibre. Calibre wheat. Hopefully get it out in the morning, so nice. I hope. That's that. It's full. Now before we go spraying the wheat ground, we're going to wash out this sprayer because the Pre-Am for beans that we were putting out last would totally kill the wheat. So that's probably not what we're aiming for. So I'm going to give it a solid clean out, flush out, and then we can go and hook into it, as it were. Pain in the arse is spraying Roundup first. We're doing Roundup and Secure plus Avidex. Is that we'll have to wait 6 hours or thereabouts for the Roundup to work. So do it this morning, be able to go seeding sort of a bit after lunch. So it won't be so bad. We'll get a start there eventually, and I've got plenty to do in the meantime. Don't worry about me now. Well, we made it. We're doing a bit of spraying, but it's come up windy. It's getting a lot windier than early on when I was cleaning up the spray. It wasn't too bad, but now it's starting to blow its guts out. Maybe not that bad, but anyway, we're just going to do this paddock, fill up, and then wait, I guess. I've got plenty of other jobs to do, but at least I can make a start at the seeding. Sowing the wheat, sow the calibre. Yeah. This Vixen wheat's got a few weevils in it. Probably, well actually so far, this stuff hasn't been as bad as what I feared it might be. But nevertheless, we've got to get rid of it. Get it sown out. But look, when I first looked in the top, it looked dreadful, and I was horrified. But still, but as we know from last year with the Compass barley, it can be pretty bad and still be fine. So as long as it's not terrible, it's just a warning. Nice. Weevilly Vixen! My word, that organ needs painting. I think I've said it before. Look at that white stuff! Nitrogen. A little bit lucky though. Well, we got the truck here, but it doesn't fill me with confidence. She's still got hot. That short drive around there and here got really hot, and then it was okay afterwards. But yeah, I'm not very confident, so I don't know if we'll be taking it out in the paddock too much. I don't want to get stuck out there. So that's a pain in the backside. It really is. But I suppose we can make it work. I guess we'll have to. Anyway, this fert's blending nicely. Beautiful blend of everything. And look at that lumpy urea. That's all the screen's in though, so it'll be fine. Breeze is dropping. I'll be able to resume my spraying, and then when I come back, calibrate and go sowing this stuff, Caliber and then Vixen. At least finally I feel like I'm achieving something. It's been a slog, a real slog. Yeah. Ah well, these things are meant to tries or testers or something. But it's how you cope with adversity that matters. Oh well, it doesn't seem to be going out too badly. The Secura Trethlin Roundup mix. A few weeds out here, but not as many as few in patches, so there is some ryegrass coming through, so definitely need spraying, but probably not as bad as I thought. Definitely not as much as at home. Don't think it was quite as much rain maybe, but it seems to be still wet underneath, but there definitely was some ryegrass around the last couple of years, so hopefully this will help stop it in the wheat crop. So anyway, we do what we can. Well, we're ready to go. We've calibrated everything, and now just had a check of the runs. They all seem to be working. Hopefully we won't have the nightmare of the beans that the beans turned out to be. But yeah, I think we've made all the calibrated everything, so hopefully it won't be too far out. Anyway, about time to hook into it before it gets dark. So it looks nice, but it hasn't been the nicest day, quite windy. Anyway. Hey offsider. Well, we're out doing it. Caliber. I'll just stop in a minute and check the depth. What do you reckon? Got any advice, young fella? Yeah, no, we should keep going forward. That's right. That. You're dead right. Well, we've run the caliber out, and we it actually went out a little bit quicker than we calibrated it for, which is not so good, but turns out we didn't have enough to do the headlands up this end. It's alright, won't be a problem, but just a bit of a, I mean, we're only out by about 40 kilograms, but still. We demand perfection. And if you can't demand perfection, what are you even doing here? Well, we're out for a bit of Saturday night sowing. Sowing the hot, sexy Vixen wheat. I was going to go spraying, but there would be an inversion, and yeah, just made more sense to do this tonight. Do the spraying in the morning. Hopefully it's not too windy, but it's dead still and a bit of damp. It's perfect sowing conditions anyway. So in this canola stubble, sowing some wheat. As I said, Vixen. Gradually grind it down. There's still a bit of moisture there, but it's drying away, and there's not much rain in sight. So I don't know. Probably very similar to what it was this time last year when I was sowing wheat, so maybe a week earlier would have been better, but that's the way the cards are falling. Oh, what a day. What a windy day. Not very nice at all. Have my overseer here, not really overseeing me very well, are you? But we'll continue on with the Vixen and the canola stubble here, so gradually grinding along straight lines. Look at that, a couple of spots of rain. I don't think there's going to be much. Bit of night, Phil. I'll get there. So yeah, about time. Some would argue I should have had these moved already, but such is life. Left them here for the sheep for shade, but yeah, they need a bit of work. A bit on the stiff side. Anyway, it's anyway, bloody wind. Wind can piss off. I got spraying to do. Oh, gradually chewing away at it. I can't see much through there. It's not actually that dusty. There's just a bit of dust on the window. But anyway, we'll. I think the wind's dropped, so we'll probably go and refill this. As I don't know whether I mentioned before, I'm not game to bring the truck out in the paddock, or at least this far this year. We'll wait until we see a bit later into the seeding, because the rest of the wheat's on the home block. I'm just a bit worried we might blow it up totally, and then we're really screwed. So we're going to take this home to refill. We'll probably go and do a bit of spraying, because I think the wind's dropped. I can do that, and then we can finish this evening and move over home. See you then. Don't drop much, but I'll see what it's like at home. And I thought I'd better throw out these. Whoa, jeebus! Throw out these lumps of urea out of the grate there. Might as well spread it out in the paddock, but fun times. It's pretty anyway. Cedar Manifest. Oh wow, that's cold. So much drama. Look at that. Doesn't quite do it justice through the camera there. It actually looks, oh yeah, very dramatic. Beautiful though. Well, that's the paddock done at last. Long time coming anyway. We'll get home and probably fill the truck with fert and put the other tractor on the spray ready for the morning, and yeah, that'll be it for the day, I guess. So despite the fact that we've had mixed results in the past, with the recent rallies, we've decided to do a wheat on wheat here. So I'm going to sow some Vixen wheat on this Septus double. Yeah, I'm overall not a fan of changing late like this, but it just doesn't seem right to have more barley than wheat this year. With the international price is over $600 a tonne now, so it's yeah, I think it's worth giving it a go again. See what happens. It might fail. I know we can probably grow a 5-tonne barley crop as long as it's a half decent year, but you know, theoretically you might be able to go a 4-tonne wheat crop and be better off. So you never know unless you have a go. So I'm putting some Boxer and Triolate out here, plus a bit of Roundup, because Sakura will have plant bat restrictions next year when it has the break crop. So likely being a wheat stubble will be canola out here next year, so that's the plan. Anyway, I've got to turn the corner. Well, we just need a little bit more. Well, this will be enough to start with. Need enough for about 20 acres. That'll be fun, trying to work that out. Well, sowing some wheat on wheat. It's going through the stubble really well, even without the coulters. The coulters, as you can see, I don't know whether you can see in the video there, but are making it better where they are the two that I've got, and I've got the whole set to do, well, all but about 4 of them, because of the pole that would be in the road. But no, it's going through the material very well for a heavy crop. It's doing an excellent job. A lot of straw out here, but it'll definitely be interesting to see how it goes. a nice day now. Quite cool, but nice. So we'll go to about 8 hectares and we'll go home and we'll try and fill straight out of the silo. Save putting a hatful in the truck that we're not quite sure how much to put in. So then we can fill the other truck with the ballista for the other paddocks, because I don't want to use any more Vixen than necessary, but it has to be Vixen on this paddock. It's a better weed on weed option, so at Scepter last year, so Vixen on Scepter. Ballista does have a few issues that doesn't lend itself as well to weed on weed situations, so there's that. Wow, what a way to run a railroad this is. Well, it saves stuffing around with the other truck. Wouldn't want to do it all the time. It's not the most convenient place to get to, but oh, doing it. What made it extra hard lining up is just seeing how far that throws the grain, getting that right. But I'm happy we got it there. So we just need this full, and that should be all the Vixen we need. Now we got some help. Oh my, yeah, young lad. Yeah, no. More night fill. Alrighty, we're out. The next day, ballista. So we finished the other paddock, with 3 wheats, Calibre, Vixen and ballista, all in about less than 20 acres. Just the way it worked out. We've sown our wheat on wheat. Last 2 paddocks of wheat here. Bit over 100 acres to do today. Hopefully get it done. And then it's on to the barley on the home stretch. That'll be bloody wonderful. So anyway, I better get back to it. Not that I'm not to it now. Alrighty, time to take all this stuff, put it in the fert shed, so we can actually load the truck, because we're not out, but we're going to not have enough for today. We need to put more of these additives. So we've got the 2 guanos. I want to keep 1 guano aside, or I'll put it in the bay, but I won't load it per se, because I want to try a little bit of guano only at some stage, but I'll leave that to the barley because I don't want to take a chance with it on the wheat. The wheat's too valuable if it doesn't work out. So anyway, let's get this stuff loaded. It's just musical machinery almost, just one tractor to another. But it's all in good fun. Whoa, don't go too fast. There's a ton and a 1.2 tons in that. Bit of weight. Batshit. Batshit for the crop. Batshit crazy. Batshit cray. Oh, last one of these. 6.5 ton of alternative fert, whatever, to blend with the organic or to blend with the other, but I guess we're trying because it's so dear this year. We had good results with this stuff last year, so I don't see that it hurts, and the price wasn't too bad on this stuff anyway, so time will tell, as always. Well, wasn't that just a collection of everything there? We've got a DAP Organics SOA blend, guano, carbon granules, MAP guano, carbon granules. Definitely a interesting one. A lot of ballsing around, but well, who knows whether it's worth it, but we'll see, I suppose. Now for a change, some daytime loading. wonderful to actually see something. Now to top up a bit more of the white stuff. After a few other jobs, we're back out here, but well. Hopefully we'll finish tonight. Still another 50 odd acres to go. 20-ish, 22 hectares around about, 22, 24, 60 acres. Good times. Oh, that's a paddock finished. Just 5 acres to go, but I think I'm going to fill the cedar, not with wheat. I'm not sure we got enough, but we'll fill the fert and urea and we'll move the trucks out of the way. Get this wheat done. Nice. Well, it's about 2 in the morning, but I think we finished the wheat. Well, we've got a... I just hope we didn't run out, but I don't think we did. I had a look just before the last headland. It's getting very close. Couldn't have done a better job if I'd planned it. But no, that's a relief. Wheat sown. Just 250 acres of barley left. So that's the real pressure off. Barley, well, we'll get into the barley too, but it's nice to have that done. I feel like we're getting somewhere now after a pretty awful week last week. But we're gradually getting on top of it now, I think. Touch wood. Anyway, night night everyone. Last of the bins from the paddock. Hopefully get the spray here. It's bloody quite breezy. It's a cold day. It's lunchtime and it's freezing cold. East wind. Loaded the truck with fert. Just got to also got to set up the other paddock for. Got to put some cyclone around the hay before I put the sheep in the scrub. So that's the next job. Hey. Well, we're finally out giving a bit of knockdown, a bit of roundup and nail. There's not a lot to knock down, but there is grasses and stuff here, so it has to be done. Can't do it like I was doing the preems on the wheat, canola and beans and that, because it's not compatible with the Treflin Avidex mix, because you're supposed to leave roundup about 6 hours and Treflin and Avidex should be incorporated within 4, so it doesn't quite work. Some probably try it, but I'm not going to worry about it. We'll get this done and then we do the other as needed. Alright, left to turn. So to get these sheep off the other barley stuff, what will be a barley paddock, wheat stubble, I need to take out this cyclone and gate. Just easier to do it in the tractor, seeing I had to take the spray off anyway. So I forgot to put the bloody seed in the cedar, the Cyclops. But yeah, so I'll just run this down, so I'll probably put it up tomorrow morning or something. Just saves a bit of extra back work, because we all want to have a nice back. I've got your back. Anyway.